All right, everybody. Calm down, calm down. I know that it's been a while since I have been on the twitch.tv/awash grind. But you know what? That school grind, it's very real, man. Along with school, work, internship, work, the casting stuff, playing with the team, it has been so busy that I have not been able. I haven't really even been thinking about streaming, to be honest with you. It's just like whenever I get on the game, I just want to relax, or just all that stuff, excuses really is all it is. But once we get the school grind out of the way, we'll be back with some more regular streaming. I won't be on that daily grind like some of these other people, but you know what? It'll be regular. I'll stream with the team. I'll stream whenever I'm having some downtime, able to play some other stuff. If I get a Nintendo Switch, I will certainly be streaming lots and lots of that. What's up, Halodex? And shout out to Paradox for the follow. Nice to see you. Good luck in tonight's chat. I got zooming in my DMs, calling me out for some copy pasta BS. I don't know what he's talking about. Apparently, I never say good luck to him. Couldn't be me wishing Minimal Gaming good luck. For real, man. Especially not when it's GoldenBack Gaming that's going to be going up against them. Your boy Drinks a regular to the stream back when the streams were regular. You know how it is. But he's got it's your boy Drinks coupled by Rose and Schleenben. That's how I'm gonna go. And then on the opposite side of things, we got who it is. Zoom in, Paradox, Foog, the regular throwers of Minimal Gaming. What's up, Redog? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, let me turn that down for you all. In the red from my mic a little bit. Let me know if that's a little bit better. Sorry if the audio is messing with your head or your ears. Yeah, imagine being called Minimal Gaming. Couldn't be me, man. That's why I play for Escape Velocity. Minimal Game 5ing should be their name. You're speaking facts, Heldex. You're speaking facts. That's the minimal way. I thought I was gonna have the sneaky bring-ins of like, oh, this is the minimal way, throwing the game so that you have to go to game 5. But you all already know. GoldenBack Gaming, that is right, Crizzy, going up against the minimal KEKW. Nice to see some support for both teams. But welcome to IGL, Spring 2022 season. Man, it's been so long since not only have I streamed, but I've been doing like regular casting for IGL. I do want to get back into it. I really do. Maybe this season, halfway through, once I'm done with the school stuff, I can set aside one day out of the week where I can get these IGL casts, or do one cast, like kind of the Pyro J way, where you go one cast and then you stream for the rest of it. We'll see. I've got some ideas. It's just gonna once I'm done with school and I have not homework on the back of my mind whenever I'm not doing other things. And we're kind of hitting an off season for the team pretty soon, so that'll open up a little bit more time as well. So that I'm not just streaming, matches and scrims and stuff. Oh man, we already got the transfer window opening up for Minimal to EV. Foog, you got some work to do, man. You got to keep your people. I won't stop you. Fair enough. Let me put on that background music. Hyper potions really do be a bop. So you probably can't even hear that. It's so low. There we go. I eventually want to move everything back to not back. I never had it there in the first place. I want to move everything over to to OBS Studio, to be honest. I've been using OBS Studio a lot with my producing stuff. You'll see in the game that I'm actually called Mr. Producer Man. That was a trope from a couple days ago. But once I got that, once I move it over to OBS Studio, I think like all the balancing stuff, I'm not even gonna bother with it on Streamlabs, to be honest. I like OBS Studio so much better. What a match. This is insane mechs from both teams. Truly. It has been a while since I've seen a lot of these, so I'm hoping to be impressed. I know Zoomin's been on the mechs grind. I've seen it in game. For those of you who don't know, Zoomin is my teammate on Escape Velocity Quasar. All right, looks like we've got everybody in here. Let's get it going then. I think. There we go. All right. We got them all going. All right. 3 people on the blue side, 3 people on the orange side, and okay, Rocket League. I just switched over from Grand Theft Auto, which was the last thing I was streaming, and aha! There we go. 3 on the blue, 3 on the orange. We'll turn down the hyper potions a bit, but you know what? Your boy Drink's not gonna turn down the energy right at the beginning, getting a goal in the first 5 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the beginning of the minimal push to game 5. It's always been like that, and it always will be like that. Yeah, that scoreboard is a bit broken. I probably should have tested that beforehand. We'll switch it up in between games. I won't stop y'all from the action right now as your boy Drinks a great dunk at the midfield. It's going to be a race to the skies to get there first. Rose nearly beaten out. Schlieben gets the miss. Shepherded into the corner by Rose, but Paradox picks it up. Looks to get the pass off the backboard. Fugi not able to get there. Zoomin hits the crossbar. Should have expected it, to be honest. No, I won't do my boy Zoomin dirty like that this whole broadcast, but I had to do it. I had to do it to him once or twice. You know how it is. Good communication from Rose and your boy on who's gonna take that. Rose couldn't get the read. The follow-up from Schlieben. Gonna be their route to doubling the lead. Crossbar Kings absolutely Haldex. It do be like that sometimes. If Minimal loses, I'm gonna have to throw my game later. I mean, you probably will either way if you're part of Minimal, whether they win or lose. But I like the thinking. You need a pay raise, Redog? Truly. Takes a lot to stay at Minimal Gaming. Good block by Schlieben, though, as Minimal KEKW still searching for that opening goal. Good infield pass. Paradox not able to force it through the last defender. And the cutback. The shot's going to be just a little bit wide. Follow up. 2 blue pairs at the corners. And need to settle down that rotation just a bit. Your boy Drinks carrying it out towards the corner. Paradox waiting patiently. Beats one. The second stuck on the wall. Rose called in the action. Zoom in to the backboard. The third. Boogie a little bit late. Good cut and rotation by Paradox to keep that pressure going. Slight bump by Fugi on Paradox means that Paradox had a little bit of a delayed entrance towards that challenge. It might mean that their offensive opportunity gonna stutter just a little bit, but quick turn from Paradox, starts it up to Fugi, tries to get the double tap, not able to get that follow-up touch to the backboard. Was zoom and shot. Your boy Drinks the only one there. And a great touch as well to put it away from an easy shot angle. A good carry from Rose leaves it to Drinks. Good challenge by Zoom in as Minimal KEKW kind of on the back foot for a little bit. Maybe not entirely unexpected, but it does seem to be the way that it's going to start. Not even a hot start from them. Couple decent looks. I think if the touches can be just a little bit better, though, for Minimal, they'll be able to get that first goal, maybe even be able to mount a comeback. Good infield pass. Though I like that we're seeing that from both teams too. That being unafraid to send somebody down the middle to get the infield pass. Oh, they're doing very well at leaving the third far back enough as well that if the pass isn't quite right or if the shot isn't that great, then it's not going to leave them too exposed. Although that blue defense will be caught out. Fugi able to find the open net as your boy Drinks kind of needed to get a popping up touch, and it wasn't enough to buy time for Schlieben and Rose to get back. Fugi is like curdled milk for my ears. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. I'm not sure whether that's... I feel like that's supposed to be a bad thing, but I... Excuse me. Still recovering from a bit of being sick from last week. But I'm not even sure... Like, I assume that that's supposed to be a bad thing, but I'm not sure exactly how... That's just how many it. How. Schlieben has the ball in midfield. Avoid the demo, but Paradox able to get them on the challenge. Fugi looking for the infield pass. Good angle off the backboard. Follow up from Paradox. No power, a little bit of a lack of pace. Good angle from Zoomin, but it's caught neatly by Rose. He's going to challenge through the corner as Paradox trying to mount another minimal KEKW offensive. What's up, Hexy? Nice to see you in here. Rose with a good challenge. A good hit down the opposite side. Paradox needs to get up as Rose is going to whiff. Could have been a good chance for GoldenBack Gaming to be able to actually put some serious pressure on the minimal KEKW side. Haven't seen much of the offense, really, since their opening 2 goals. Zoomin might be given a lifeline for minimal KEKW. Freshly washed Zoomin. And we know he's not talking about his laundry cycle. Able to put minimal KEKW in the lead. Your boy Drinks. Valiant effort. Able to pop it up, but just not able to keep it out. Still kept that forward momentum. It's got to be quick here from minimal KEKW. Is Paradox to the side. Schlieben. Oh, gonna be a 0-second opportunity for minimal. You know, they would have kept it up at 0 seconds if they were in the lead. It's gonna be... Oh, wait, what? There's 2 goals? Okay, there's overtime. I'm focusing too much on the memes, apparently. I'm not focusing too much on the game. Completely forgot that that minimal had that goal, you know, the early goal. So we got overtime. Minimal fashion. Schlieben to the backboard. Cut out very well by Paradox, but a miss on the sidewall from Rose means your boy Drinks needs to be careful here. Not a great touch as Fugi sees Paradox, and it was a golden opportunity to condemn GoldenBack Gaming to their first loss of the series, first game loss of the IGL season. And that whiff from Paradox. Oh, Schlieben, watch the net. Oh, no. Just like that, Paradox catches GoldenBack Gaming on the transition, sees the open net, drives it right down the middle. Schlieben was on that backboard, perhaps didn't have ball cam on, or perhaps was just a little bit awkward on the back wall and knew that they couldn't get there. It would have been tough. Either way, kind of a disappointing way for GoldenBack Gaming to give up that first game. Holding the 2-0 advantage and not able to hold on to it this time around, allowing minimal KEKW to get themselves back into it. 1 goal for everybody. About the perfect start for minimal. Comeback win. A goal for everybody, plus an assist for Zoomin. Everybody getting involved one way or another. Everybody's now warmed up for minimal. GoldenBack Gaming, everybody got involved too, but got to have a little bit of extra defensive solidity towards the end. And they had good pressure at the beginning. It just didn't seem like they could sustain it. Maybe that was a product of minimal having the slow start. Maybe it was something to do with their execution in the second half of the game. Either way, they had something good going for them. And now it's real quick settings interface. all the way up. I think that'll fix it. Aha! Well, there we go. We'll get the game life for minimal KEKW. And game number 2 underway in Tier 2 Division 2 of IGL West 3v3s. For GoldenBack Gaming, I just want to see them sustain that pressure. It's been a while since we've seen them be able to do that. It looked good in that opening minute and a half. Really put minimal KEKW on the back foot, but not able to do much more than that. What's up, Moayad? _RL. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you dropping by. You know how it is, Howduck. Sometimes you just gotta buy into the memes, you know? Some of the finer things in life are just about memes. Regularly catching tactical banditry folks with D's nuts jokes, but GoldenBack Gaming looking to now get back to regularly catching out this minimal defense. Oh, is the game sound a little bit quiet? Let me turn that up a bit. Maybe. How's that? Is that better? Memes or dreams? Absolutely. Foogie. Oh, another open net for minimal KEKW. Foogie's going to be able to shepherd it across the line. Your boy Drinks not able to get it there. And it seems to be the case for GoldenBack Gaming. They're extending themselves a little bit too much. You had Paradox catching out the defense in the last game. That's slightly more careful rotation from GoldenBack. I think can do them a lot of good here. Because when they are able to put on that pressure on minimal, doing very well at it. It's just about getting that fine balance, you know. The opening barrage is great as long as you can hang on to it with some strong defense. Your boy Drinks 1v1 situation with Foogie, but seems like Foogie's had a little bit of 50-50 work with Kufta. Greatly won out on that occasion. Zoom in to the skies. Gets the second touch, and it catches Paradox out as well. Rose and your boy Drinks. 2v1 opportunity for Rose. Not able to get the flick that they wanted. Still going to turn into some pressure on the orange half. Your boy Drinks to the backboard. Schlieben trying to get there. The bump from your boy. Paradox gets the demo on Schlieben, and Foogie was able to track back. Oh, Rose, that touch sends it past your boy. GoldenBack Gaming getting very close, if not for some minimal KEKW heroics and the slightest of touches to send things away. And Moya, thanks for dropping the follow as well, in case I didn't mention it. I'm doing fantastic. Nice to be back to the occasional stream. Might still be the only one for a couple weeks as I'm finishing up school. But you know what? Zoomin hit me up. He's like, yo, you want to cast on Sunday? I'm like, let me see. And my Sunday ended up being open enough where I could get it. The net was open for your boy Drinks, so... A Paradox trying to make an opening, going down the other way. Oh my, I don't know what happened to my voice there. Had a cough, but I tried to contain it. Not been easy dealing with this. Foogie, no backboard follow-up, but Paradox gonna bury it and put Minimal in the lead in game 2. I think Schlieben was maybe expecting Foogie to get a touch. It's probably where the read was coming from. Not able to block Paradox. That was close, though. GoldenBack Gaming, it feels like that communication is not quite there from them right now. There's been a couple moments, especially on offense where there's been some weird touches and they've not been able to react to them. Those touches should be called out. In the defense, there's been a couple times where they've been lacking somebody to just pressure the ball. Even just getting in the face of somebody from the orange side can help make them think twice about their transition attack. Oshkleven open net, not able to get the touch. And that has been one of the regular things that we've seen from GoldenBack Gaming on offense is just these slight whiffs, slight mistouches. Rose trying to put up a Colette though to the backboard and didn't drop it down enough. Or rather, couldn't drop themselves down enough to get the double tap. Console rotations as well could be helpful. The shot from Paradox gonna find its way past the goalkeeper. The double commit from Minimal completely washed out by the whiff, or I guess not the whiff. The inability to get to the ball by Rose. Go, good transition. Oh, okay. It's just gonna roll all the way through. So, Schlieben giving GoldenBack Gaming a chance. Rocking the Carolina Panthers in-game banner. Not one that I say that often, I'll admit. Nice seeing some new stuff on the replay stream. Zoom in off the back. We're not able to reach it, and your boy Drake's gonna tie it up for GoldenBack Gaming. 2 goals in just a matter of seconds. We talked about GoldenBack Gaming having those open nets. Well, Minimal KEKW said, you know what? You did us a favor. Let me do you a solid in return. And maybe that's an injustice to Zoom In, who did their best to reach it, but ultimately caught out in a tough position. Fugi, will it be the kickoff goal? Got the flip reset, trying to get the follow-up. Took 2 from GoldenBack Gaming to be comfortable with the save. Fugi sees Zoom In, takes the shot. And no recovery from GoldenBack Gaming. They got so close once again, but there's just nobody as that third player on the rotation.
And it's back to the garage.
For Minimal, it got shaky at the end, but if I'm not mistaken, those stat score lines are fairly similar, especially in the shot in the shot area. Minimal having slightly more than GoldenBack. Super tough though. For GoldenBack, they did so well at the very end. They had that spurt of offense that we've been talking about. They had at the very beginning of the first game. But it just wasn't enough to outpace the defensive mistakes that they're putting up. And because of it, we see Minimal KEKW on match point. GoldenBack Gaming is going to take a reverse sweep now. Not impossible, like I said before. They've had good moments. It's just that rotation. It's got to be tighter. It's got to be tighter. They got to be calling out who's first, who's second, who's third. That third player should not be pushing up if the first and second players on the rotation are at least not tracking back. And if that's the case, they can hold off. It's not like a Minimal or have been putting together any challenges that really warrant sending in the third man and needing to put on a challenge as early as possible. And even then, you know, they got to make that change. Got to make that improvement. Because even if Minimal KEKW is able to put together some plays that still beat the third man on rotation, then it's just good offense. But you gotta at least have somebody in the net on a lot of these shots. Now, I think the final shot score line for Minimal was 7. Oh, great save from Boog off the backboard. Knew that shot was coming. Dropped down well enough to be able to keep it away. Keep the score line level in the opening minute. Like I was saying, I believe that final shot score line was 7 for Minimal KEKW, and they ended up having 4 goals. Not many of those were or had somebody to contest near the net. Zoom in, looking for the drop down pass. It fakes out Rose. Boogie had to flip to recover. Paradox puts in a good 50 to try to keep the Minimal attack alive. Paradox looking for demos as well. Haven't really seen that be a big part of this series at all. Hasn't really been needed by either team, really. Been able to create opportunities where they get good openings without the need for physical play. Infield, Foog's up first, gonna get the beat on Drinks, puts it to the backboard where Zoom is gonna opt for the back pass towards Paradox. At least keep it in their possession, like the idea. He's keeping it going. It's gonna be tough. Paradox looking for either a bump or a pass. No contribution needed as Paradox was able to get a solid touch. Zoom in, hangs out in the corner. Infield pass. Gonna be registered as a shot. But it's booted away by Rose. Paradox on the reset. Boogie hits it up to Rose to the ceiling. Drink's trying to get there, and Zoomin's gonna be able to push it across midfield. Goes for the ceiling, got the reset, and it's a pass to Paradox, who puts it away right at the halfway point. Schlieben, awkward position coming in from ball side. Thought that they didn't have as much time as they did to get up and get to the same altitude as the ball. And now Minimal KEKW looking for a quick double, or Boogie from the sky is gonna make it 2-0. Zoom in, got the beat on the kickoff and got the nice doink. And for Schlieben, the squishy save was the right idea. The pathing just wasn't there. They knew they had to do something quick. Normally, I'm not a fan of the squishy save, but in that situation, it was a relevant option, I feel. Good demo from Rose to stop the counterattack, and really would have been tough for GoldenBack to get the comeback going. If they went down by 3, it's still not exactly out of harm's way. Dangerous pass across the inside still. Rose to the backboard looking for the doubler, but it's going to take a nice clear from Minimal KEKW to deny it. A Paradox hoping for a dribble play. Schlieben got a demo as well. Fugi, good recovery and a perfect spawn from Zoom as well to be able to send it at least a little bit forward. The show of mechs, as was predicted by some in the chat, has been attempted at least. Good recovery from Foog, a little assistance from the woodwork. The final minute between Minimal and GoldenBack Gaming, and Side and Blue still do not have a goal to their name. Haven't been shut out yet in this series. They'll need to make sure that that's not the case if they want to stay in the series. Don't want to start the season off getting swept in a pretty brutal fashion as well, but oh, it's another open net. And Paradox will have the carry. Just able to roll it on through. Your boy Drinks not able to get back in time. Again, another broken rotation from GoldenBack Gaming. And it looks like minimal KEKW, despite an early scare at the beginning, were able to recover. Had yet another scare in game 2 at the very end. We're giving up goals at the very end. Sent it almost, or did send it to overtime. Had to win out there too. But this has been the most solid game for them, and it'll be the one that ends the contest between GoldenBack Gaming and minimal KEKW. Thank you, Mr. Casterman. Wait, why would I say thank you? You're welcome, Mr. Playerman. Absolutely. Mr. Producer Man, the sponsor for tonight's matchup between GoldenBack Gaming and minimal KEKW. Allowing Mr. Casterman to hop in behind the booth. I covered what was a good series. For minimal, they had those late scared. GoldenBack Gaming showed so much promise, though. They really did. They just couldn't get that offense going this time around. I really think that their offense is enough. The way that they were trying to play is enough. It's just they gotta have that more solid defense, and it's that last, and it's the tracking back on the rotation. Whoever ends up moving into those first and second spots just isn't recovering well enough, and it leaves the third player in a, well, the third player really shouldn't be challenging in that position if their first and second players aren't coming back, but the third player challenges and then there's nobody there to save him when it's a miss or it's a good 50, or when they get the touch but it goes right to Paradox and he's able to have all just acres of space to work with. So something to look forward to, something for them to improve on for sure. It is early days in the season. They will have plenty of opportunities to try to make up for it. You're very welcome, Paradox. Foog! What's up? Congrats on the win. GG's to both GoldenBack and to minimal. Get that music going a bit as well. This Hyper Potions Collector's box. Honestly, really good. You're very welcome, Zoomin. Thanks for hitting me up about the cast, man. Glad I was able to make it happen. Absolutely. Good dub, Haldex, for minimal KEKW. All right. Let's see. Who's still streaming nowadays? Let's see. How long is Nation streaming for?
Oh, interesting.
We're gonna send it over to Nation RL TO that I work with in the casting and producing and tournament scene. Looks like he's playing right now, so we'll send it over to him. I still have some homework I gotta do, some work things I gotta attend to before tomorrow morning, but awesome seeing a lot of familiar faces, some new ones too, and in the stream. It's been a while, and once school's over, I really am gonna be back on that streaming grind. Well, at least throwing streaming into the regular things that I do anyways. So, hop off of a quick cast, stream for a little bit. where I can get off of work and either cast or play video games. The life I'm striving for over the next 3 weeks. But so those of you on Twitch, we're gonna go raid Nation RL. Those of you on YouTube and Trovo, appreciate you all checking in. Multi-streams, always doing well. Appreciate y'all for checking in. So it might be a while till y'all see me again, but until next time, y'all enjoy yourselves. Where is it? Okay. Wait. All right. Enjoy yourselves.